Well, Jack, firstly, just tell us where Tuesday night ranks among the great moments you've had at this club down the years.
Yeah, it was definitely up there. I think if we win the final, I think that will overtake it. But yeah, it was a great night. It was nice the way it ended. Going through on penalties always makes it that little bit sweeter. But yeah, obviously to get through to the final now is what we all wanted. So hopefully we can finish the job.
Used to seeing you dancing along in the dressing room to the likes of Drake. Why Sweet Caroline?
I don't know. I think there's that lyric in it, and when it's like, "Good times never seem so good." So I think that's the way we all felt after the game. But yeah, it was good to obviously enjoy times like that with the boys. But like you said, nothing's done yet. We still have the biggest game of the season now, so we're all training hard now and looking forward to it.
I suppose the squad's already proved its togetherness going on that 10-game winning run. But how much does winning a penalty shootout enhance that?
Yeah, obviously loads. I think even during the penalties, I think usually it's 50-50, but I just had so much confidence in the team. Everyone wanted to take a penalty. I think the manager came out and says everyone wanted the fifth one. But I think that's a good sign because that shows how positive we all was. And yeah, when it did go to penalties, I had no doubts that we were going to win.
Was that your first one at
That was
this
my
club?
first one, yeah. First penalty I think I've took in like professional football, I think.
No nerves whatsoever?
No, honestly, no nerves. People were saying that to me after. People were saying like, was you not nervous, like my family and stuff, but I generally weren't nervous one bit.
Looking at your season as a whole, injury aside, could it have gone any better? 2 goals against Blues, firing us to the playoff semis and now Wembley again?
Yeah, obviously it's been, I think since I've come back, it's been brilliant. I think 14 games, and won 11 or 12 of them. So yeah, it's been brilliant, especially since I've come back. Like you said, yeah, the 2 goals against Blues, and then obviously the games versus West Brom as well. Yeah, it's been brilliant. But like I said, there's no point in us doing all that if we're not going to win next Monday.
Not forgetting the captaincy as well, of course, in all that.
Yeah, it's been nice. It'll be a nice one, obviously walking out of Wembley as captain. I think that'll be one of my proudest moments as a Villa player yet. So looking forward to it.
What is it about this club, you think, a year ago after that final, the lows that we had in the summer, to a change of manager, to being 13th at the start of March, that it can still pull off moments like these?
Yeah, obviously it shows a lot. Well, it shows a lot about the character that we've got in the dressing room. But I've said all along. I used to say to Tammy when I was out injured, I says, like, when I come back, tell me this. And I think he thought I was joking, but I generally did think we can get to where we are now, and we've done that. And it ain't come from no one individual. It's a collective thing. It's a team thing. So yeah.
I want to ask you about your boots. It got a lot of attention on social media. Is there some sort of streak there? You're keeping them until you lose a game or something like that?
I can't wear them in training at the moment because they've literally got nothing left of them. But yeah, because I don't know, since we've come back, I've scored a few goals, got a few assists in them, went on this big unbeaten run, so I just thought I'm just going to have to keep them. I'm not usually the type of guy that has like superstitions and stuff, but I think that's probably my only one.
Are they going to make it to Wembley?
Yeah, they'll be all right for Wembley. I just got to train in some other ones for the time being, and then they'll make an appearance at Wembley.
And we were looking at some footage in the week of last year's playoff final, and we all said kind of how young you look, even though it was only a year ago. Not just because you got a bit of stubble now, but do you feel you've grown up a lot since then?
Yeah, I do. To be fair, I think obviously getting given the armband, I feel like I've grown up in that sense. Obviously, yeah, I got a beard as well now. So, but yeah, like you said, it was only a year ago. I feel like I've learnt so much since then. I feel like I've got more experience now going back this year. So hopefully that'll help us.
I remember your Instagram post the following morning. You live and you learn. What did you learn?
Well, obviously the game itself was obviously a tough game last year. Like he says, even a year later, even though it's only a year, I feel like I've grown up so much. There's been games this year, the Blues game, for example, where a few years ago, I might not have reacted the way I did. But like I said, I'll try and let my football do the talking now, and hopefully that will help me this time around.
Have you thought about that moment yet, leading the team out at Wembley? Does it get any better?
Yeah, I've thought about it a few times. Like I just said earlier, I think that'll be one of my proudest moments as a Villa player. Walking out as captain at Wembley, it'll be a proud moment for me and of course my family. So I'm looking forward to that. But like I said, nothing counts really if we don't come out winners on the day.
Villa fan, as a captain, as a manager, is there an element of destiny about it all?
Yeah, try not to think about that too much, to be fair. I think we all want the same thing. We all just want to lead this club back to where it belongs, and like you just says, I think this is the perfect time to do it, and fingers crossed that we do.
You mentioned legs will be crucial the other night, that energy that we've got this year. How do you see the game panning out?
Yeah, well, obviously our team last year was a brilliant team, but I think it's changed a lot, especially the age. We've got younger players this year, and like he says, yeah, more energetic, I'd probably say, and more legs. I think everyone knows how big that pitch is at Wembley, and it's crucial on that pitch. So yeah, obviously this year I think they're a more energetic team as well, Derby, than the Fulham team that we played last year. So it'll be a good game.
Have we got to be wary of the fact that we've scored 7 past them this season and they've not scored? I'm sure they'll be marking you from corners as well now.
Yeah. I don't think that matters too much. I think you look at their team on paper and they've got a brilliant team, and we'll be wary of all their players. But them games have gone now. I think the manager will say the same thing. Just because we beat them 7-0 over the 2 games, I don't think that really matters. This is a one-off game, and whoever performs on the day will come out on top.
And I know it's a question you get asked a lot, but just to finish, truly, what would it mean to you to get this club back to the Premier League?
Yeah, it will mean the world. It will mean the world to me and my family. And like I said, if anyhow I could walk up them steps at the end, as captain and going to lift the trophy, it will mean the world to me, especially to get this club back to, I think, where everyone knows it belongs.
Cheers, Jack. Best of luck.
No worries.